Faith in action. What does it truly mean to live a life of faith? It's a big question, and you might be surprised by the answer. Faith isn't just something we hold in our hearts or talk about on Sundays. It's something that's meant to transform how we live our everyday lives. Living a life of faith is about putting those beliefs into action. Throughout the Bible, we see how faith and actions go hand in hand. So, let's take a closer look at how we can turn our faith into something real and powerful in our lives. Scriptural foundation. To kick things off, let's dig into a couple of powerful scriptures. One stands out. James 2:17 tells us, "Faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead." That's a wake-up call. It reminds us that faith isn't just a cozy feeling we have, it's something that should motivate us to act. Then there's Ephesians 2:8-10, which nicely sums it up. "For it is by grace you have been saved through faith, and this is not from yourselves. It is the gift of God, not by works, so that no one can boast. For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do." Our faith isn't just about believing, it's about doing good things that reflect that belief in action. Real life examples. Now, let's get a little practical. Think about Abraham from the Bible. Here's a guy who took faith into his own hands, literally. God told him to sacrifice his son Isaac, and he didn't hesitate. He trusted God and believed that somehow things would work out. And guess what? God didn't let him down. Now, let's bring it to today. Have you heard of people who dedicate their lives to helping others? Like that story I heard about a group of friends who started a food pantry in their neighborhood. They saw people struggling to put food on the table, and instead of just feeling sorry for them, they rolled up their sleeves and made a difference. They organized food drives, gathered donations, and soon their pantry was a lifeline for those in need. This is faith in action, recognizing a need and doing something about it. Whether it's volunteering, donating, or simply being kind to someone in your community, these acts come from a heart of faith. When we live out our faith this way, we not only impact others, but also enrich our own lives in the process. Call to action. Now it's your turn. Think about your own life. How can you make your faith actionable this week? Maybe it's helping a neighbor or reaching out to a friend who's having a tough time. Whatever it is, remember that even the smallest acts of kindness matter. Let's not just keep our faith in our heads. Let's push ourselves to bring it to life, one action at a time. Take a moment to reflect what's one simple thing you can do this week to let your faith shine through your actions. All right, let's wrap this up. We've seen how faith and action are like peanut butter and jelly. They just go together. Your faith isn't just for Sundays. It's a daily adventure waiting to unfold. Every act of kindness, every moment of service, and every good deed makes a difference in the world around us. Remember the powerful truth from James. Faith without action is dead. And Ephesians reminds us that we were created to do good works. So why not get out there and live it? I'd love to hear your stories about when you've stepped out in faith and what actions that inspired. Drop your experiences in the comments below. If you enjoyed this chat about faith in action, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more inspiring content. Let's keep the conversation going.